every morning before I do anything else, I try to walk down to the post box because, oh my God, I'm out of breath. It's not that far. I'm just trying to, hang on. Oh my God, I just recorded the whole intro to that vlog and I forgot to press record, which is really painful. I just had to cut off because I was walking up the little bit of the hill of my street and I couldn't talk and walk up a hill at the same time, which is tragic. But I'm back on flat ground. Oh my God, catching my breath back, but at least I can talk now. So I was trying to explain that every morning I try to walk down to the post box. It's probably like 300-metre walk. It's not far whatsoever. But the country I live in, they don't have post boxes at the front doors. They have post boxes at the end of the street. So the post person just has to stop in one location. And there's like there can be 20 post boxes there or 50 post boxes if it's like in a block of apartments. And the postman or post lady just has to pull up in their van and just like hits all the boxes. They don't have to come to the individual house, which really makes sense, to be honest. So yeah, every morning, I mean, not really every morning, but a lot of mornings, I'll just chuck my coat on over my pyjamas and walk down to the post box and walk back up. And it's really not that far. It's a tiny bit uphill, but it's not difficult whatsoever. But it's so cold and fresh that it just completely wakes you up. Rather than like waking up, picking up my phone or waking up and sitting back down on the sofa or something like that, I find that walking down to the post box actually kind of like is so fresh and so cold. I mean, it's like probably about -5 this morning. So it just really, I don't know, wakes you up, which sounds a little bit like something my parents would say, but it does the job. I don't do it every morning. I'm definitely not a saint, but like I said in my other vlog, I am trying to like healthily lose a bit of weight, and any kind of steps, like any number of steps will help. Look at that spot. It's not a spot anymore. It's like just a grey scar, which I'm kind of hoping is going to go down. But yeah, any number of steps will help. So I'm just really trying to get as many steps in a day that I can. And also, like, to be fair, with a view like this, like, it's really not difficult to get out and go for a walk first thing in the morning. So yeah, welcome to vlog 11. This is how I'm starting and opening this vlog today. Things that I've got going on today, I really don't know. I've got some work to do. I've got 3 lessons at school, cooking lessons today. That's not until this afternoon. I've got about an hour and a half now, and I could sit and edit a video, or I could clean, which I've been talking about all week. So I don't know yet. I'm going to go in, maybe make a juice. But maybe cleaning is the best thing, the most productive thing to do today. Still trying to figure out the lighting on this camera. Sometimes I just press record and I just hope that it's enough and it looks good enough. I mean, look at this. What is this? This is my hair from last night. This is my hair from after the gym yesterday. Had a shower and then just threw it into plaits, and then I slept in it. So I apologise. Most people make the effort and tidy themselves up before they start putting themselves on YouTube. But maybe I just go in a different direction. I will tidy myself up. I just don't have time right now before I'm about to clean. I may as well clean first and look like crap and then sort this out. Right? Surely that makes sense to most people. So this is the version of me you get now. Then I'll clean, and then you can have like a better version. I don't know what I'm saying. I've got about an hour and a half till I need to be out the door. I want to get some content. I want to clean and tidy, and I want to fix this. So I'll leave about 10, and then I have 3 lessons, cooking lessons today. If you don't know, or you haven't watched one of my previous vlogs, then I work in a school as like a mother tongue English teacher, because the school I work in isn't an English speaking school. So I teach English to the kids who speak English at home, if that makes sense. And as well as that, I'm a substitute teacher, and for 10 weeks every winter I usually take over like the cooking class, because the cooking teacher has another assignment that she has to do. So my 10 weeks are almost done. I've had a great time. I did January, February, and then I have about 2 or 3 weeks left. So I've got 3 cooking lessons this afternoon. It's Friday, which is the best day of the week when you're a teacher. I'll finish about 4:30, and then I'll be home for the weekend, and obviously don't have to work Saturday and Sunday, which is the other best thing about being a teacher, is the holidays. You get obviously the school holidays. You do have to work through some of them, but yeah, no working on weekends, no working during school holidays, and it's really, really good, obviously. Okay, so yeah, I've got about an hour and a half. I'm not going to get much done in an hour and a half. So I kind of need to prioritise. So I'm going to make a list. My first, what I really want to do is clean the bathrooms. I mean, I don't really want to do that. What needs doing the most is cleaning the bathrooms, and then probably hoovering and mopping the floor. After that, there's obviously dusting and cleaning the kitchen and stuff like that. But that I can kind of do in and around the weekend. Yeah. Hoovering and mopping, but I think I'm only going to have time for one. It takes me a while to clean the bathrooms. I don't know if it's because I'm not very good at it, or I just think it's boring. But it takes me, I've got 2 toilets, 2 sinks and 2 showers. And the shower is just like a flat glass screen. And then I've got a Karcher. So I'll like scrub the shower screen, and then I'll use the Karcher to clean the shower screen. Oh my God, not why. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know why I think that you would be interested in how I clean my bathrooms. But now you know. I use a Karcher on my shower screens. They are very easy to clean, to be fair, the bathrooms. They haven't got like sliding shower doors or anything like that. So I could just do it on super speed. Yeah, so I'm going to try the bathrooms first, I think, because they really need doing. The Hoover is in the garage, just here. I have a Hoover in the house, and it's one of those Dyson V10 Hoovers, but the battery has just died, which is really, really annoying. And I've heard from so many people that the battery doesn't last. I think I've had it 2 years, and now the battery lasts like 30 seconds and then it needs a full charge. So I'm guessing I need to buy a new battery. Is that my responsibility, or did they provide the new battery? I'm guessing it's my responsibility. I'm guessing when you buy it, it's part of the understanding that the Hoover isn't the greatest. I mean, they're Dyson. Surely the battery should last longer than 2 years. And then I don't really want to buy a new battery, because in 2 years' time, obviously the same thing's going to happen. And then what? I'm going to buy another battery, and then I feel bad for like the whole lithium battery industry, and I end up down that rabbit hole where people are digging for lithium illegally with no shoes on. And now I haven't ordered one, and it's been dead like 6 months because I can't justify just ordering another lithium battery that's going to just end up in the bin. So Dyson, I'm a bit disappointed. It's really not great. I mean, 2 years is a long time, but it just doesn't work. I've got a Hoover sitting out there now that cost a fortune that just doesn't Hoover. But maybe I'm stupid. Maybe everybody knows that this happens to those Hoovers. Do you know which one I mean? The one where you hold it, it's got the long stick, and it's like it hangs up on the charging port on the wall. Maybe everyone knows when they buy them that they are short-lasting Hoovers. I don't know. I just remember when I was a kid, my mum had the big Dyson that you plug into the wall. You like scrub the carpet with it. I don't want one of them. They're really, really heavy. And my house isn't that big. That Hoover, the V10, it did my whole house in one, when it was at its prime. It did my whole house in one battery life, which was perfect. And now it does one room. It's so sad. Anyway, how boring am I becoming? I'm talking about cleaning the bathroom and I'm talking about hoovering. But it's just today. It is just because I have to get these jobs done today. Moving forward, my YouTube channel is not going to be about hoovering and cleaning bathrooms. Maybe it will. Maybe this one gets the most views and I change my tune. Okay, so I'm going to make a smoothie now, of course, obviously. Using coconut water, yes. Like I explained in my last vlog, I bought some coconut water. I was a little bit surprised that it's literally just the same as water with a bit of a coconut tang. Yeah, and I don't normally eat breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person. I never have been. Even when I was a teenager and I'd go to school, I never had breakfast before. I never used to eat before like 11. I'm going to sneeze. Yeah, I never used to eat breakfast in the morning before 11. And I still don't really, but I've started having the smoothie just for like the health benefits and the nutrients and whatever. Trying to make healthy choices, like I said this morning, I'm aiming to lose a little bit of weight, which I've never done before. I've never consciously succeeded at losing a bit of weight. And it's not that fun. And it's Friday, especially Friday. Like, I would normally, I don't know, make a pizza or something tonight, but just trying to make better, conscious health decisions. So, yeah, still going to try and move in the protein direction. So maybe some tuna or some salmon or something. It's literally been one day and I'm already running out of stuff I want to eat. I love pasta and pizza and Mexican food. But yeah, I think I might have to lean away from like the dips and the bread and the pasta and the carbs for a little while. Yeah, so the smoothie now, maybe some yogurt before I go to work. That's kind of it really. I really want to do some snow clearing. We had some snow last night. Probably a good few inches, maybe like 4 inches of snow last night, which I didn't really realise. So it's a really good chance for me to get out and clear my driveway of snow, because I can't park my car on the driveway at the moment because there's so much snow and it's downhill, as you saw when I brought the shopping in the other day. So it's just a little bit of a recipe for disaster. I can get on, I just can't get the car back off until I get rid of some of that snow. But again, it's just a time issue. But I think I might do that tomorrow if the weather's good, and I can record it for a little bit more content. Once I get the snow kind of back down to a good enough level, I should be able to get my car on and off. So yeah, that might be on tomorrow's to-do list. Yeah, so I'm gonna blend my smoothie now, make my shopping list. Make my cleaning list, and put my headphones in, listen to my latest book club book, and clean for the next hour and a half. That reminds me actually, the latest book club book is called James by Percival Everett. Can you see that? So one of the girls at book club chose it. We've just done the book that I chose in December, and then we squeezed in Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros, which I really enjoyed. I don't want to talk about it in case people haven't read it. It was really good. We all really enjoyed it, but we have a lot of unanswered questions, Rebecca Yarros. There's a lot of unknown. So if you don't know, Onyx Storm is the 3rd book in a 5-book series by Rebecca Yarros. You've got Fourth Wing, you've got Iron Flame, and now we've got Onyx Storm, and then there's going to be 2 more books in the next 2 years, maybe 3 years. I don't really know, but we just finished the 3rd one, and it's really good, and it just kind of left us with loads of questions, which is really frustrating, but it was a good read. Anyway, this month, so we're going to meet again in March, and this month we are reading James by Percival Everett. I'm 2 hours and 18 minutes in, and I'm really enjoying it. There's 5.5 hours left, so it's a really short book. The book I chose in December was 32 hours long. This one is like 7.5, 8 hours long. Okay, I'm running out of time, so I better get on with what I need to do.
Finally don't get no fuss, finally be riding on my way. Finally woke up with some luck in the book. I don't give a what someone say. Finally got my friends in the back on my roller. We gon' make it big one day. We're in trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive, get down and dirty, act like a bad guy. You want some love, you like when you feel like caught in the midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you cross my path. I've been sinking lately, and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in transits, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wonder, would you love me back?
Bad little flex, she wanna know me. I stay low key, all gas, no brakes, baby, let them hoes sleep. Body on 10, make your girl OD. I get in my way, never out of my lane. Feel like you the one and I'm on one. So what it's gonna be? Baby, squad up, we finna go deep. Riding on a team, got what you need. Baby, won't you keep me company? Give me something to do when I get lonely. I got something for you when we get home. If you let me put it down when I hit the
I'm going to send a few emails now before I leave, just to let people know that I'm not going to be here on Thursday, that I'm going to go to England. It's Tuesday today. Obviously, people already know that I'm going to England, but I need to send a couple of emails, leaving like my lesson plan and instructions for what people need to do while I'm not here. Yeah, it's Tuesday today, so I'll have tomorrow and then I leave on Thursday. But tomorrow is my busiest day. I have like 4 full lessons tomorrow. And that's a full day with cooking. So I don't think I'm going to have time to organise all of this tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just going to take a few minutes now, send a few emails with my lesson plans, make sure everything is straight for when I leave on Thursday. That is the good thing about being a substitute teacher, to be honest. It comes with the flexibility of being able to pick and choose what you do and when you do it. It's kind of like being a contractor in the sense that it's not a permanent position. It's not required of you. It's optional. So they will call you in the morning and they will say, we've got these 3 lessons, we need them covering. Can you do them? And then you can say yes or no if you can or you can't. And there's downsides to it and there's upsides to it. The good thing about that is if there's been a big dump of snow, like fresh powder overnight, then I can go snowboarding and say no to the lessons and take myself snowboarding in the fresh powder. And then they'll call me the next day and say, okay, now we've got these 4 lessons, can you take them? But the downsides are that it's not permanent and it's not long term, and it's just not the best career choice, which is what I've been talking about in my previous vlogs. I've hit a point where I'm kind of like, okay, this has been fun. It's great having the flexibility, but what am I going to do for real? What is my career? Because I don't really have one. I started a few years ago as a substitute teacher where they would call me every morning asking me, you know, can you take these 3 lessons today? Yes or no? Now it's kind of like they contract me. So for example, I've been doing these cooking lessons for like 10 weeks. So I've had a 10-week contract. Well, I've had a 10-week contract or project on the cooking lessons. This is about to come to an end now. This is my last week of cooking. The real cooking teacher will return next week. And then I will be either just back onto substitute teaching or they will contract me to do something else. I'm in discussions at the moment of what the next contract looks like. And I think I will be substituting for Spanish for 4 weeks. So that will be good. That's another 4 weeks of work. So the best way to look at it is to tell yourself that you're kind of like a contractor and you're working project to project. It can be stressful because it's not like secure money every month, and it is a different amount of money every month, but at the same time there's so much flexibility attached. You know, so I can travel, or if people come to visit, I can be off. I can basically pick and choose what I do, which is really good. And I've worked myself into a position where, you know, they are using me for longer projects and contracts. So that is good. But yeah, so I'll send these emails now, set everything up, sort everything out. So whoever has my lessons on Friday knows exactly what they're doing. And then I'll leave here. I'm going to head to town and do some refunds, take some stuff back, and then I'll head home and do some washing and packing for Thursday. Tuesdays are pretty good days because I've only got one lesson first thing and one lesson last thing, so I've got a big chunk in the middle of the day where I can actually go and get some stuff done, which is really good. So I'll send these emails, head into town, do the refunds, head home, and then make sure I get back for my last lesson today. And then, I've got 4 lessons tomorrow. Tomorrow's a pretty solid, busy day. And then Thursday, I'm heading off to England to visit family and friends. I can't wait. I'm so much looking forward to this. I didn't go home this Christmas, actually. I wanted Christmas in the snow this year. So I didn't go home. I stayed and had like a real snowy mountain Christmas. So the last time I saw everyone was in the summer. So I'm really looking forward to going on Thursday, and really looking forward for some English food and some shopping and just like your real English stuff. As soon as I get off the plane in London, it almost like smells like home. I can't explain it. Straight away it feels like home, like the sounds and the smells and the sights of everything. Where I live here in the mountains, there isn't like shopping centres and fast food, and there's not like food delivery. I really live in a small village in the mountains, so it's really, really different. It's not like living in New York and then going back to London. It's literally living in the mountains in a very small village where there's no takeaway food and there's no shopping centres, to then going back to like, a real like bustling place. And I quite like that. I quite like the big difference between the two. Really, really excited. I'll probably try and take you along with me, just because this is what I'm trying to do now. This is what I'm choosing to do. So may as well vlog it all and see what sticks. Cool. I'm going to do these emails now and I'll take you into town with me.